All right, so lock it. So when it come down to it, right? You gotta, I don't know where it closed off at. I don't know where it closed off at and stuff, but I was talking about child support. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to child support, according to law and stuff, it's unconstitutional. You know what I'm saying, right? And they made it seem like it was a law and stuff, and the whole time it ain't, right? But I got one question. A lot of people and stuff, because we in the information age and stuff, and a lot of people do it digitally. Ain't nobody doing it old fashioned and stuff, trying to go to old famous libraries and whatnot and stuff so they can blow dust and stuff off a book and open it up and stuff like this is national treasure. They ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? The movie with Nicolas Cage, they not doing that. Everybody and stuff is on some type of computer or some type of electronic device and stuff to try to find out this and find out that. So I got something to say when it comes down to individuals and stuff that's incarcerated and stuff, and I know it usually goes and stuff into prison, right? They're able to have phones and stuff, right? So with that being the case and stuff, how is it that they able to make money? You see prisoners and stuff getting pizzas and stuff, you know what I'm saying? From correctional officers and stuff or whatever, right? I looked it up, but here it is and stuff. You got police officers or people with badges, security guards and stuff within those facilities and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Transferring the pizzas and whatnot and stuff. When you would think, and that's I don't what they call it. What did Cali Muscle say? Commissary? That's not commissary. They getting that and stuff. They getting that and stuff shipped to them and getting it through the through the people. You know what I'm saying? Doing the correctional officers and whatnot. They over there cooking on the stairs, cooking and stuff in their various cells and whatnot and stuff. And guess what? They making money and stuff so they can feed themselves just in case they family members don't want to send money and stuff from them. So you telling me that you can, and then you got various people and stuff who use these different platforms and stuff to make money, and you telling me and stuff that most of you people and stuff can't use you got. As a matter of fact, I say it like this: I wouldn't be surprised if there's people and stuff who's way younger than me, and I'm talking about maybe teenagers, or maybe they're not even in the teens yet and stuff. You know what I'm saying? 10, 9, 8. You know what I'm saying? Able to make their own money, able to make more money and stuff. Why? Because they got a phone by now. I didn't, but they got a phone by now and stuff at that time. You see, and yeah, they probably can't get no woo to woo and whatnot and stuff. But then when it come down to the uh, 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 when it come down to making additional transaction stuff, I know it got to be something there. If not and stuff, sure, you can. Well, what happened to that allowance shit and whatnot and stuff? You can do business deals and whatnot and stuff amongst your family and whatnot and stuff that's lawful without you fucking up and stuff that send you in jail or anything. What's up with that? You know? Shit, I remember and stuff in high school and stuff. Individuals, they had to stop them from, well, it was other shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was individuals and stuff. They was selling candy instead of that bullshit that the teachers would do for the fundraising and whatnot. Where you over here to get certain toys and whatnot. Motherfuckers looked at that and stuff. It's like, shoot, there ain't nothing in the vending machines. You know what I'm saying? People be taking this and taking that and stuff. Right? So people and stuff started selling candy at school. Fuck them Girl Scout cookies and whatnot and stuff, even though they taste good and stuff. But guess what? You ain't making none of you. They showing you business and stuff, but then at the same time, you ain't making no money. You know? And yeah, you might got a couple of Karens out there and stuff, right? Because you did have like this one female, she called the police and stuff on a female who set up a stand and stuff in front of her house or apartment and whatnot and stuff, right? And was making money and stuff, and you had a Karen son who called the police on that little girl, which was bogus as hell. You know what I'm saying? the various laws and stuff that they have and stuff when it come down to selling things, it'd be like, damn, you know, but then you have your own ownership and stuff if you bought it, but you can't sell it again, which is BS. But when it come down to it and stuff, they're not. That's you know they not gonna sit up here and look at that stuff unless you really pressing money like that. If you pushing money and stuff like what they call it money laundering, but guess what? That's gonna be on a certain scale. What's that? What's that that verse and stuff in Ti called ASAP? You know, say for Midnight Club Dub Edition or even a regular one. Maybe it was in LA too, right? But what did it say? He said you probably wondering why the feds won't indict me and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? And I know I think maybe indictment and stuff goes into the fact that they try to stop you from making money and stuff because they don't know how you making it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but when you over here selling candy and stuff, guess what? It's an honest living. It's an honest living. And I'm just taking this off the song and stuff. I'm probably saying it incorrectly, but it's locking, right? But at the same time, you can make money and stuff to be able to survive. You see, especially, you know, you can make money. Lord says, give me neither poverty or riches and whatnot and stuff. And then the elders was also talking about it, where it's like those and stuff who do make a lot of money and whatnot, it's to help out those and stuff who ain't really making a whole bunch of money and stuff. You see, right? You know, to help out and stuff, which is a blessing and stuff that's just being recycled and whatnot, like the infinite number and whatnot. It's like a eight turn sideways and stuff, right? You just getting an infinite blessing and stuff. Why? Because you helping each other out. You got Jakes and stuff who rather fuck somebody up and gain everything, you know? And guess what? That breeds the hatred and stuff. Don't you think? Well, I wonder why and stuff they say and stuff that life is cruel and whatnot. Because you got cruel motherfuckers out here. Power and everything and stuff. And guess what? They can make it and stuff where everybody get what it is that they need to get and have and still be grateful, right? Like the like what King David said. He said, "Give me neither poverty or riches." You know what I'm saying, right? So guess what? You'll still be well off. I know people and stuff want more. You know, that's why you hear majority of them stuff over there. It's like, man, you know, I can't pay for this and I can't pay for that and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they work in several different jobs. You trying to keep a certain lifestyle. That's why. But if you had something and stuff that was cozy, comfort, and you could deal with, you know what I'm saying, right? You'll be good, you know? Hey, the scriptures talk about having a mean cottage, right? Scriptures talk about having a mean cottage. And I'm just, you know, and when I made that point and stuff, you know, yeah, it's gonna be people out there ready to do anything and stuff. But the thing is that you can make some money out here. I wouldn't sit up here and say that you can make money off of or do it like this. You can sit up here like say if you like too young and stuff to get your little credit card and whatnot, right? Say if you can't get ID yet, you know what I'm saying, right? Right? Maybe you could use a school ID and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was able to get away with some things and stuff, right? Not everything, but some, right? But when it come down to it and stuff, you could probably you know I don't want to say that. Pretty much and stuff, you know, someone and stuff that's able to have that can give you access, and I'm talking about somebody that's fair. You will go with your parents and stuff, but I know not all uh uh I know not all parents and stuff are great. But when it come down to it and stuff, you know what you can do? You can do it like this. It's like, look, I can make money and stuff off this with the woo and whatnot and stuff, right? You know, make an account, you know what I'm saying? You already know what they do. Make an account and whatnot and stuff so I can make this and make that and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know, and make a little deal and stuff with your parent and stuff. Well, guess what? You can get some money through them. So here it is and stuff. You too young to receive any digital funds and whatnot and stuff unless you able to be slick, right? It's different now. It's totally different than how it was before. You know what I'm saying, right? But you know, whatever platform you're using and stuff, whatever it is that you're using and stuff, you make money off that. You talk to the parents and stuff. It's like, hey, let's do this and let's do that and stuff, right? Let all the older brother, older sister, whatever and stuff, however way. And it's like, hey, I can do the cut and whatnot and stuff. Everybody seen Boondocks and stuff when it came down to the candy. They had them a little website and everything. It's like, man, fuck this fundraising shit. Let's make this money. We want the money so we can get what we really want. Cause it's not them toys that they claim and whatnot. Let's do it like this, right? You have who is it? Who is it? I know it's gonna be a lot of assumption and whatnot and stuff, right? But let's say it like this. There's a person and stuff on YouTube, right? And they family and stuff. I don't know if it's little brothers, big brothers and stuff, you know what I'm saying? However way it is and stuff, right? But evidently and stuff, you got one that's younger than the other. And they over here making math to seem fun and whatnot and stuff, or using something and stuff where it's like, try to answer this question. Use two, I want you to change two pencils. I know I'm going too far, but I want you to change two pencils. I want you to change two pencils and whatnot and stuff where that where the equation and stuff would be correct. You know what I'm saying? It'd be something times two or times nine or whatnot and stuff. Use you gotta just change the pencil stuff that's set up to look like numbers and stuff just so you can get the answer. You know what I'm saying, to what it's supposed to actually equal and whatnot and stuff. And it's like 500, 300. You know what I'm saying, right? Guess what? It's all considered what's it called? It's innocent money. So all you do and stuff. Well, when it comes down to the equation and stuff, it's like, man, I bet you won't get and stuff. You know what? I put 300 and stuff on it and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be really 300 some dollars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And this little boy, he'll change it. He'll change it, or he'll bust up the bet the amount. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? It's not doing craps and stuff for shaking dice. It's not even gambling, right? It's not even gambling. You know what I'm saying? It's another way and stuff when it come down to math, right? So here it is. They'll sit up here and be like, hey, they sit up here, and stuff. I think it's the parent and whatnot and stuff, and it's like, man, I bet you can't solve it. I bet you can't solve it. A fun way and stuff to learn math and stuff, right? I bet you can't solve it. Child and stuff, solve it and stuff. He take all the money and stuff and be like, thank you, and then he walk off. You got individuals and stuff watching other people's videos and whatnot and doing reactions and making money off it. Come on now, right? But anyways, when it come back to this, I know I did too much, but when it come down to Isaiah 60 and 22, it says, a little one shall become 1,000 and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in its time. Meaning that, guess what? You're going to have big ass families. I'm talking about big ass families and stuff. And you're not going to have to worry about riches and whatnot and stuff. You don't have to worry about fiat stuff that's not backed up by gold and silver. You're going to actually have gold and silver. And guess what? It's not going to be another racist currency. You're not going to see their faces on it. You know, it ain't going to be that. It's going to be one world currency and whatnot and stuff. And it's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be Yahweh Shai's face or King David's. You see, this Isaiah 60 and 22, it says the smallest family will become a thousand people. It says, and the tiniest group will become a mighty nation. At the right time, I, the Lord, would make it happen. So why didn't this happen yet? If we underneath the second covenant, why? And it's another thing too, especially after you seeing stuff, all the various things that's happening and stuff. You seeing a lot of people and stuff dying, right? This Isaiah, this Isaiah 60 and 22 in the NIV. It says, well, let me get the ones I really want. This AMP, it says the smallest one will become 1,000, a clan or tribe. right? It says, in at least one a mighty nation, I the Lord will quicken it in its appointed time and whatnot and stuff. So if we underneath the second covenant stuff, why the hell this ain't happening? You know, you got what they call that stuff? Divorce court. You know, when it come down to divorce court, or when it come down to these various shows and whatnot and stuff, or when it come down to Mari. You know what I'm saying? You know, you really thinking stuff the whole time it be like this. When it come down to Mari, Steve Wilkos and stuff, he used to be an ex-cop, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when it come down to Mari and whatnot and stuff, and we already know who he is. When it come down to it, you know, most of those women and whatnot and stuff, they go out there. They go out there, they make a fuss and stuff. Oh, this is your baby. This, and we already found out and stuff that a woman can, here it is and stuff. The child can actually look like yours and stuff, and the whole time don't. You know what I'm saying? You know, right? So what was that one of the things that I noticed? Whatever it is, right? But pretty much and stuff. You have all right. Pretty much and stuff. You have whatever. So pretty much and stuff. You have excuse me. They go on TV and whatnot and stuff because they know that another guy and stuff is gonna come through and whatnot and stuff, right? But really, they go up there and stuff just so they can get paternity proof and stuff, just so they can put the father and stuff on child support. You know what I'm saying? You know, and when they come down to child support and whatnot and stuff, guess what? What I found out and stuff, and I'm not promoting this at all, but what I found out and stuff is that it's in one of the posts and stuff, and it was we got LeBron James and what up some females and stuff from OnlyFans, and we know it's not arts and crafts. So pretty much the stuff was going on, and we already know and stuff what's going on with OnlyFans. So pretty much the stuff, you know what happened? You had a individual. You had an individual. Ah man, that's Satan, bro. That's Satan, or it's that shit. But anyways, so like certain thoughts and stuff coming to my mind and whatnot and stuff. And the thing is that I'm trying to explain this and speak on this and something else and stuff totally different. That's what Satan does. So pretty much and stuff, what happened. What was I thinking about? Uh, um, um, I was doing too much talking, right? But um, we're not. Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Don't worry about it. All right, so pretty much the stuff when it come down to it and stuff, okay. When it come down to the when it come down to the child support and whatnot and stuff, right? There's no need, you know what I'm saying, when it come down to this and stuff, right? That means then that you got a lack of funds. Why do you have a lack of funds and stuff within your own kingdom if we're underneath the second covenant? And when it come down to that second covenant or the new covenant, right? When it come down to the second covenant or the new covenant stuff, you know what I'm saying, Israel and stuff supposed to have all types of things. There's Isaiah 60 and 17. Now I started 16. It says, "Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles," right? Which are full blooded spirited full blooded spirited heathens, right? It says, It says, "Thou shalt also suck the milk of Gentiles, and shall suck the breasts of kings." See, it says, that's how I know to say. It says, it's these people. It says, "And thou shalt know that the Lord, that I am the Lord, no, that I, the Lord, am thy Savior and Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob." You know what I'm saying? So you think you finna just come through and suck the nipples and stuff of kings? You know what I'm saying? You know, like you're a little baby and whatnot and stuff. Like they have the ability of being breastfed. No, that's talking about when it comes down to their riches. Why that's not here? There's Isaiah 16 and 17. It said, "For brass I will bring gold, and for iron I will bring silver, and for wood brass, and for stones iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thy exactors righteousness." And I got one more question. Right? Why are you still in America? Why are you still in North America? South, nothing's gonna happen to South America. It might get blown up in different little places, but the lake of fire is going to be in North America. Why hasn't that happened yet? We know about the Great Fire of Chicago and stuff, right? But what happened to the Great Fire of America? Why hasn't happened yet? Why hasn't happened yet? Right? This is Isaiah 16:18. It says, "Violence shall no more be heard in thy land." Right? It says, right? Guess what? It's violence going on right now. Just turn on the news. Wasting nor destruction within thy borders. It says, "But thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise." Right? Right? And guess what? We're coming in a time and stuff where it's going to be scary to be inside and outside. You got people and stuff with vengeance and vendettas and whatnot and stuff, and they trying to slay you and whatnot and stuff. You got people and stuff who trying to slay you over misunderstandings. You got people and stuff who know exactly and stuff what's going on, but then at the same time they still feel some type of way, so they go off that emotion. So if Israel and stuff is not going to be taught anymore and stuff, when they also know how to be patient, when they be perfect and stuff in the eyes of the Lord, not swift to do mischief, when wisdom and stuff will be with them in every thought, when wisdom calls them to be friends with the Most High, so therefore they're not doing mischievous things. You got individuals out there and stuff with like it says in Wisdom of Solomon. It says wisdom shall not. Wisdom of Solomon 1:4. It says wisdom shall not enter a malicious soul, and you see exactly stuff when it comes down to malicious souls what it is that they lack. So if Israel's not going to have to be taught no more because all Israel's going to know, then why is majority of the nation of Israel going to be destroyed? Matter of fact, where's the destruction and stuff of the 2/3? But when we see 2/3 and stuff get destroyed and whatnot and stuff, right? We see 2/3 and stuff get destroyed, right? But when it come down to the when it come down to the others, the other 2/3 and stuff, why they not on flames and fire? Where's the ganache and the teeth? Where's the blasphemy of the Lord's holy name stuff? Because they on fire. Where's the understanding and stuff that they fucked up and stuff by not listening to the instructors? Matter of fact, why till this day and stuff like the scripture says, it says when it come down to the scriptures, it says uh, uh, it says, "Do my prophets no harm and touch not my anointed," and whatnot and stuff. You see, right? And the thing is that ain't that's what they trying to do? Why is that still going on if we don't need the new covenant? This Jeremiah 31 and 34. It says, and they shall teach no more every one his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord. It says, For they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. Why people still getting judged to this day? Matter of fact, why we got to keep the law, statutes, commandments, and stuff to the best of our ability? Why is that? How come we in a position and stuff that we're still not wearing 100% fabric? Why there's still pollution and stuff within the air? This verse 34 in the NLT, it says, And they will not need to teach their neighbors, nor will they need to teach their relatives, saying, You should know the Lord. For everyone, from the least to the greatest, will know me already, says the Lord. Yahweh Shah, it says, and I will forgive their wickedness, and I will never again remember their sins. What are the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Right? Matter of fact, two things. Well, I already made mention of one. Why do you have why you still have confusion of faces? Why you have Israelites and stuff that look like Caucasians? Why you have Israelites and stuff that look Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese, Mongolian, Mandarin, German, all anywhere on this earth, African and whatnot and stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with the accents. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, so that still be there. But when it come down to why you got Israelites and stuff bearing the shame, looking like heathens? You see? Why you got that? Right? So we're not underneath the second covenant and stuff, Matter of fact, it says that all Israel shall be saved, but it says that two parts of stuff shall be cut off and destroyed. So the first ones and stuff who make it into the land of Israel, are the elect of Israel. But at the same time and stuff, when did the heathens and stuff build up a country, louder up with gold and whatnot and stuff, right? Matter of fact, the ones and stuff that's in Jerusalem right now and stuff, didn't they just recently and stuff get smacked with a rocket? Why is that happening and stuff? Because going back to that Isaiah 60, it should be nothing but peace. But it ain't. So how we gonna need the second covenant? Matter of fact, if we can be in different parts and stuff on the earth, didn't the Lord say in John 14:2, in my father's house are many mansions? So you telling me and stuff that we gonna have godly and then that too? Right, I'm gonna keep it short though, man, because I ain't trying to be too long with this. This is bear with me. This is uh this is Tobit. I think it's 14. So it's 13. So it's this Tobit chapter 13. It's Tobit chapter 13 and 16. It said, For Jerusalem shall be built up with sapphires and emeralds and precious stones. It says, Thy walls, it says, in thy towers and battlements with pure gold. It says, In the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle and stones of Ophir. Right? And the thing is that even to this day, it's not like that. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? And we already know and stuff what gold and stuff is going for. So you telling me and stuff that a missile hit Jerusalem or Israel, right? Over in Jerusalem. You telling me and stuff that that the entire place and stuff is made of gold, and you got survivors and whatnot and stuff, and we already know what they gonna do. They gonna pick that shit up and stuff and sell it online, right? Why is that not happening? Why is this, you still you got poor people and stuff in Israel right now. Why, well, why is that not paved with all gold? Why is it paved in all gold? I mean, why isn't it stuff paid in all gold, right? Why then, you got lapis, you got parasealant stones out there. You got hematite, you got pyrite and stuff with different things. You got halite, you got Selene, I think, selenite. Not cellulites, the potholes in the asses, which is gonna be gone away too and stuff. Why? Because women gonna be virgins again. Not lying. No surgery and whatnot and stuff. No, they gonna have brand new bodies again. Why we don't have that? You know, you know, custom bodies and stuff that the Lord and stuff had made already and stuff to your liking and stuff. And here it is and stuff. You got women out here fat as hell. You got women and stuff. Eh. You got women out there and stuff who skinny as fuck, using Botox to look fucking beautiful, and they turn themselves into complete fucking disgraceful monsters. Matter of fact, why we still get monstrous minded ass people and stuff out here? I don't like what you finna say, so I'm finna do this and do that and stuff. When there's various topics of people and stuff who's out here like this. Matter of fact, why is life still cruel? How about that? Right? It says, and the streets of Jerusalem shall be paved with beryl and carbuncle and stones of Ophir. Carbuncle and stuff it can go into various other colors, but usually in stuff it'd be orange or like an orange and brownish color and stuff, like a Grand Canyon, right? But then it says beryl and stuff is like a greenish color. You know what I'm saying? Right? And then at the same time and stuff, it says stones in Ophir. And when it come down to Ophir, what I'm saying, it was a lot of gold in Ophir. So here it is and stuff. Why the streets and stuff ain't like that? Ain't nothing pretty over there in Israel right now. So how we underneath the second covenant? Why you got people and stuff covering the crowns over their heads and whatnot and stuff? You know what I'm saying? With the crowns of their heads and whatnot and stuff, right? With other customs and whatnot that's not even found in the Bible and stuff that they claim and stuff is biblical. Why you got it like that? Matter of fact, amongst them and stuff, they saying that they the real Jews, right? So if that's the case and stuff, where the hell the other tribes? So when the new kingdom comes and whatnot, the great reset, so called and stuff. You're telling me and stuff that there's no that where's the other 11 tribes? We understand, so the Lord didn't make mention and stuff of Dan in Revelations the 7th chapter, but he did make mention and stuff of 12 tribes. According to them, there's only just one. So how is this the new covenant? You know? Scripture says stuff that they shall complain about an ungodly father and whatnot and stuff. Who ruling right now? And you got nothing but people mourning. You saw Joe Biden send 40 billions of dollars, not once, not twice. Well, actually, I think it was twice and stuff. And the third time, eventually down the line, it was like $60 billion and whatnot and stuff. And they can't do nothing here. So you really think you in the new covenant, huh? You know, and I already know and stuff what most people and stuff are thinking. I already know what most people and stuff are thinking and stuff. You know, they mixing up that scripture where the kingdom is already in you and whatnot and stuff. That's not what that's talking about. You know what I'm saying? You when it come down to the new covenant and whatnot and stuff, it's gonna be a physical thing, not just spiritual. It's gonna be a physical thing. Most of the spirit, well, most of the spiritual things are gonna happen and stuff on this side while you're still in captivity, no matter where you are on this earth. But most of the physical things that partake with the new covenant to prove the new covenant and stuff is happening, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be physical, and yet it ain't happened yet. To this day and whatnot and stuff, I found out when it come down to that astronaut suit that they wear and stuff, low key, it really fucks them up being out there in outer space. They got it laid down and stuff, goes back and stuff to the wigs and stuff, right? But they got it layered down. They got it layered down and stuff. Why? Because of the cold and stuff. But they can only go so far outside the Van Allen belt. They can only go so far and stuff outside the Van Allen belt and whatnot and stuff. So the way what how you underneath the new covenant when it come down to Star Wars, they space shorters and stuff can't even go past that far. Guess what? The propelling and whatnot and stuff. Yeah, it might be thousands of miles per hour and whatnot and stuff, but it's still fucking slow. They ain't make it to the moon yet. So what? Come on. You telling me and stuff, you got to be on some thick ass suit. They be inside some type of contraption and stuff where they gonna have to have the suit on. And everybody knows that it's cold as hell and stuff in outer space. But yet when they sat up here and set the American flag and stuff on the moon and whatnot and stuff on the moon, you know what I'm saying? That flag was moving in the wind. So here it is, they got thick ass suits on when you know they gotta be hot as hell in that bitch. No oxygen, but yet they freezing. And don't you need oxygen and stuff just so you can build ice? Don't oxygen gotta be present and stuff when it come down to water? Ain't that's what it's called? H2O? But yet it's blowing in the wind. And ain't no wind in outer space. Why? Because you can't breathe in outer space. So how is it blowing in the wind? Matter of fact, according to that Genesis, I know I'm doing a lot of talking. According to that Genesis 1 and 14, which we can get right quick. This Genesis 1 and 14. It says, and Elohim said, let there be lights in the firmament. It says, of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. It says, and guess what? You put your hand and stuff on a regular light bulb and whatnot for too long, don't it burn your hand? You keep the glass and stuff turned off and whatnot. You keep the light off and whatnot. You touch the glass and stuff and everything be all good. You know what I'm saying? Or even if the light is still on and stuff, you trying to twist that motherfucker fast and stuff. Why? Because your fingertips start to get hot, don't it? You see that in the cartoons and stuff when they want to turn the light off, but they got to unscrew the bulb and whatnot. Don't they lick their fingertips and whatnot and stuff just so they can screw it off? So you telling me and stuff they landed on the moon? And we seen the moon and stuff turn red. We seen the moons turn yellow. And the sun don't change different colors and whatnot and stuff. And that's how you know the moon has its own light. But here it is and stuff. They was able to land on it. So this is Genesis 1. And 16 it says, and Alahayim made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. It says he made the stars also. It says, and Alahayim set them in the firmament of heaven to give light upon the earth. It says, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. It says, and Alahayim saw that it was good. So they landed on the moon. They was able to get past the Van Allen belt. You look in the telescope and stuff, and the closest planet to you and stuff, you see that it ain't flat and stuff, but people still think that it's flat Earth. You know what I'm saying, right? Right? And they not looking at a moon or a rock and whatnot and stuff. And you telling me that they found a way and stuff to get here, and then at the same time, what are they doing? They showing you and stuff, machines and stuff landing on planets and stuff, and yet till this day, no other person stuff can till this day. They got these thick ass, big ass telescopes and whatnot, and all they can do and stuff is see far away, but they can't get there. Is why judgment still going, man? Like, come on, you people and stuff, you bug the hell out. You know what I'm saying? For you guys and stuff who believe this madness. But this is Jeremiah. Uh, yeah, I just, you know, uh, what I wanted, right? So I'm gonna grab this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's supposed to actually happen underneath the second covenant. Is what is it? Bear with me. Trying to make this quick. I might do well, it's gonna be a part two. Um, I might do an addition, but this Isaiah 13. No, it's not 13. It's 11. Bear with me. This Isaiah chapter 11. Because it says in Genesis 1 and 20, 26 and stuff, it says how people were supposed to have dominion and stuff over the animals and whatnot and stuff, right? And we already seen this stuff that most of the very pets that people and stuff have, even if they wild animals and stuff, or even domestic animals and stuff, right? What's going on? They biting them. No triggering, no nothing and stuff. They got videos and stuff, and next the dog or the cat and stuff just come up out of nowhere and stuff and kill them some type of way, right? This Isaiah chapter 11, it says, well, I said it like, okay, I say this. It's Isaiah 11 and 3. I start verse 1. It says, righteous reign of the branch, a branch from David's line, right? It's referring to Yahushua. That's old. The branch. That's old. There's Isaiah 11 and 1. It says, and there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. And the spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord. It says, and shall make him a quick understanding of quick understanding in the fear of the Lord. It says, and shall not judge after the sight of his eyes, neither reprove after the hearing of his ears. It says, it's referring to Yahushua, it says, but with righteousness shall he judge the poor and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. It says, and he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked and stuff, meaning by telling them stuff what was wrong, right? And then eventually down the line and stuff, if they continue with it and stuff, they'll get destroyed, right? So when it come down to it, and stuff, that can spiritually and stuff go for the elect as well. Oh, matter of fact, I come right back to this is Job chapter 39, verse 17. Don't you think and stuff that this will be different and stuff for you women? Because it's a power struggle and stuff amongst the men and the women. This is Job 39 and 17. It says, because the Most High Yahweh Shai had deprived her of wisdom, neither no. It says, and neither have he imparted to her understanding. Right, right, right. So when it comes down to the women and whatnot and stuff, you don't really see them. Let's say you don't really see them and stuff as smart, you know what I'm saying, as the men, right? And that's what be pissing these people off. That's what be pissing these people off. Like when it come down to the women, so this is what be pissing them off, right? Right? It's always a battle and stuff of wits between them. It's always a battle between the wits, the man and the woman, right? So wouldn't that be gone and stuff if we underneath the second covenant? Right? Matter of fact, I read verse 16. It says she is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. Right? So when it comes down to it, uh 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 when it comes down to it and stuff, right? Her labor without fear, her labor she is hard against her little ones and stuff. Guess what's all going on and stuff? You see what's happening to these you seeing what's happening and stuff when it come down to these women, when it come down to their little babies. You know what I'm saying? They killing them. You know what I'm saying? So if we underneath the new covenant, why is Israelite women? Because that's really where it's pressing against. Why is Israelite women and stuff, you know what I'm saying, going off by murdering their babies? Right? So we're not underneath the new covenant. This and I'm to finish off this Isaiah 11. This Isaiah 11 and 5. This Isaiah 11 and 5. It says, and righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. It says, the wolf also shall dwell with the lamb. It says, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, meaning the goat, right? But we already know when you watch Animal Kingdom, or when you watch anything and stuff that deal with nature and whatnot, and how they move and stuff, and how they survive out there and stuff, it ain't pretty. It's bloody. You know what I'm saying, right? What do they say? Uh, uh, Courtesy advice, right? No, viewers' discretion is advised. It says Isaiah 11 and 6. It says the wolf also shall dwell with the lamb. It says and the leopard shall lie down with the kid. It says in the kid. See that? It says in the calf and a young lion and a fatling together. It says and a little child shall lead them. Verse 7. And the cow and the bear shall feed Their young ones shall lie down together. It says, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox, right? Is carnivores and stuff still eating meat. Verse 8, it says, and the sucking child shall play on the hole of the asp. It says, and the asp is a snake. It says, the winged child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den, right? It says, Isaiah 11 and 8, it says, the baby will play safely near the hole of a cobra. Yes, a little child will put its hand in a nest of deadly snakes without harm. You know what I'm saying? And you already know that babies and stuff, if they're too young, but they still able to walk around or crawl around, babies and stuff have the tendency by rubbing certain animals too fucking hard and stuff would cause the animals and stuff to bite at them, right? So how much more and stuff a snake? When all snakes and stuff, you know what they do? They wrap around anything and stuff that's considered stuff harm. You see it stuff on smaller snakes and whatnot and stuff, right? You see it on smaller snakes. You see it on smaller snakes. You see it on larger snakes and whatnot, right? So what happens and stuff? If a baby get to squeezing too much and whatnot and stuff, you already know that animal gonna kill it. But is that gonna happen? No. It's gonna, and you know what that means? That means and stuff that the very parents and stuff gonna be like, oh, they dealing with that such as that deadly venomous deadly villainous snake and whatnot and stuff. And guess what? It's gonna be cool, right? It says verse 9, it says, they shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, meaning the people. It says, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea. Right? Is this happening? No, it's not. But guess what? It's part of the second covenant. I hope this video was edifying. I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua HaKadosh, the honors to the apostles, the great millstone, and salutations to your elect, which we hope to be. Shalom, wa Baba Kwam Yasharala.